This video will take you through the process of deployment. This video will unpack the following: defining a build, explain how your institution will be informed about a new build, highlight the process of deploying a new build, create awareness on the implications of delaying the deployment of a new build, duration of deploying a new build or hotfix, and explaining the hotfix concept. What is a build? A build is a process by which a source code is converted into a form that can be run on a computer. It combines different pieces of software developed by many different developers into one single deployable installation. A build consists of two components: legacy, which are non-ADF-related objects, for example, C-type reports, form programs, etc., and ADF, which combines many different pieces of software developed by different developers related to any of the subsystems. How will you know about a new build? Your institution will be notified by external deployment engineer via email regarding the latest build available and the components involved. A list is sent that consists of all the jobs involved in the new build. A new functionality and enhancements may be elaborated on. Familiarize your users with the enhancements and where specific issues were addressed to rectify a problem previously encountered. Please note, some modifications may not be visible as it can be changed to the data written away during transaction processing, e.g. for an audit trail. What happens when you have granted us permission to deploy? When you get permission from the major role players at your institution, Adapt IT will negotiate a mutual agreement date over a weekend, starting the Saturday morning for the deployment of the production environment. Deployment of the build. A deployment is a process by which a build is applied and processed in an environment or WebLogic server. Test environments are deployed during working hours from Monday to Friday between 600 hours and 1400 hours. You will receive communication by the external deployment engineer via email regarding the date that your test environment will be deployed. A production environment is only deployed over the weekends starting Saturday morning. The reason for the production deployment over the weekend is that DBA as well as a senior developer from each of our main subsystems need to be available on standby to resolve any problems that may occur. If a key resource is not available, a deployment cannot happen. A major role player at your institution is also required to deal with possible issues such as access. A date is negotiated that is mutually agreed upon with Adapt IT. What are the implications if your institution decides to postpone a build? Providing support in an environment that is not the latest build will compromise the level of service we can provide. The support you get from our help desk will be affected because your environment will not be on the latest build. Adapt IT Support Help Desk is a different version of the system if there are issues and they will not be able to simulate it locally. Issues that have been fixed will not be available on your institution's environment and you will be logged an incident already resolved in the latest build. This is unproductive for both users as well as the Adapt IT Support Help Desk and developers. How long does it take to install a build? These are the few factors you have to keep in mind when installing a build. It depends on the number of enhancements and new functionalities included in the build. All legacy, which are non-ADF related objects, must first be processed before the deployment of the ADF components can start. The following play a role in the duration of a deployment: network speed, internet line speed, survey speed, processes running whilst the deployment is in progress, pre-login validations, and not being on the latest deployment, which is the current build version. Although we can use the duration of the test deployment as a guideline, we cannot be completely sure that production deployment will be completed within the same duration. What is a hotfix? A hotfix is a single cumulative build to address one or more issues in the system. A hotfix build will be the complete previous build plus a few modifications to address specific issues. Deploying a hotfix, e.g. build 27.01, which is a small component, when the latest build, e.g. build 27.00, is already deployed, may take up to an hour. Is a hotfix always necessary to resolve an issue? For ADF and ADF-related components, hotfix build is the most likely solution, although in some cases, a temporary script could resolve an issue. For legacy components, it may be resolved through an individual patch file as done on Integrator 3. Thank you for watching.